It's going to be so scuff. It's gonna be so scuff.
Hey guys, what's up?
Everybody, good morning! It's so good to see everybody again. Hello! Oh my gosh, it's been a while. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's had it. Oh my gosh. So, what? What? Welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have all had a good month. I can't believe we've been gone for so long. Honestly, like I'm so happy to be home, and I'm really, really happy to be back. So, seeing everybody again is just thank you so much. No mamas. All right, one second. Let me make sure that things are going well here. All the treasures. But before I take a look at anything that's going on wrong with the streams, I did have a little scuff before stream started. But before that, good morning everybody. Hi Tony, Nate, Lilith, Sastri, Josh, Teeks, Heavy Weapons, Naki, Phoenix. Oh my gosh, so many treasure kitties that are back. Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, Matt. Kepler! Easy! Oz! Thank you for the welcome backs! What? Rex! And James, 1 p.m. and Shin in the YouTube channels. Thank you so much for the warm welcome backs, you guys. What? I'm really happy to be back, even though like we had to leave because of some like I'll get back to that later. Or thank you for the cookies and the iPads. But yes, thank you guys so much. And Oz, I saw like your YouTube videos of reacting to Epic. It's so good. It is so good. So I'm glad that you were able to enjoy that musical too. Thank you for the videos, Tony. Jojo, welcome back. Blood. I miss pinching your cheeks. No pinching the cheeks. By the way, before I get into any distracted anymore, we do have a new member to the Treasure Hideaway. It is look at the kitty. She looks just like a Korea kitty, so I had to get her. So we still have Mudang. I'm trying to figure out why Mix It Up will allow me to add more commands, but I was able to add some commands for the kitty. So there's the big eyes. Yes, someone used the big eyes. And then there is Kitty Cleans, where you can make her clean herself, but for some reason I can't add the command just yet. I have to figure out why. We do have Kitty Sleeps, and there's one more command, which is Kitty Lay Down. She can lay down, look at her. But I'll have to figure out how to add that later. But we always will still have Mudang, so Mudang will still be here. Mudang! And finally, I was able to add back the water hose, so if anyone wants to use the water hose, just beware, it will cost you. Alright, let's leave back the kitty. No! Someone brought back Mudang! Teeks! And then Rex took away the kitty, just like, that was a combo wombo. Both can be on the screen at the same time. Oh wait. That's a little cursed, but they're both very heavy, so I'll put one of them away. Cat is familiar, capable of fully transforming. Mudang turned into a treasure kitty. Yes, exactly. Mudang is crying right now. She is. I am so sad I didn't get to. So, for everyone who has been in the know, because of an unfortunate family occurrence, I had to go to Thailand for about 2 weeks. I'm still recovering from jet lag, by the way. Jet lag is terrible. I will fall asleep and not know I'm asleep. And then when I wake up, I'm so dizzy and disoriented. And I'm just like, what happened? Where am I? Who am I? Who are you? Isolate! I missed everybody too. It's really good to see everybody again. There's a game coming out what the few of us saw that we thought it was called Mudang. Yeah, jet lag is real. Jet lag is terrible. On the way to Thailand, I did not have any jet lag miraculously. I think because like we were the minute we landed, so many things were going on that I didn't have time to be jet lag. I just had time to be tired at the right time and go to bed. So it helped with the time zone. But on this time when we came back home, there's no more of that pressure, and I felt like we were finally, like Korea Mama and I were finally able to breathe. And that's when we kind of fell asleep at the wrong time, and that's when the jet lag hit us. So yes, if anyone has gone through jet lag, I feel you. I passed our number 2 exam this semester. Phoenix! Phoenix, congratulations on passing your exams. I'm really happy to hear. I remember before we left that you were getting ready to take your exams, so I'm really happy that you passed them. Phoenix, wait, let me give you a cake for Phoenix. Congratulations on passing your exams. I did one time when I went back to the Philippines. Oh yes, Philippines, like anywhere across the world. the flight to get from one part of the world to the other side of the world, if it's more than 19 hours, I hate long haul flights. I have to say, by the time we're done with the long haul flights, I just want to get up and just like, I don't know, never sit down again. Yes, congratulatory class for Phoenix. I wish I could stay, but I gotta go to the family reunion right now. Teeks, you're all good. Thank you for stopping by today. It was good to see you again. For the stream, thank you. So today we will be going over everything that's happened in the last 2 weeks. I will be sharing videos and photos. If you want to watch those later, Teeks will always be up on the YouTube channel. Did you watch any movies on the plane? I did. I tried to watch all the movies, but I was tired most of the time. But I did watch like 3 movies, I think. It was Inside and Out 2. Wicked. I watched Wicked. The Wicked was good. And the third movie, I forget. Oh, The Umbrella Fairy. It's like a Chinese animation, and I liked the animations a lot. I didn't really get what was happening towards the end because I was really distracted. I was sleeping in and out of that movie, but it was gorgeous. Also, by the way, we do have to watch Eat Your Pancreas. Because before everything happened, before our schedule was interrupted, I was looking forward to movie night with everybody, but unfortunately, you know, yeah, I will go over that very shortly. I feel that from driving. Honestly, I still feel out of bed. I feel like jet lag, the way I describe it is like you're in a dream. It kind of feels like you're asleep still, but you're awake. You don't know if you're entirely awake or not. Like, am I dreaming right now? Are we dreaming? I was wondering where was Nudang. Nudang is here. Yes, yes, yes. She will always be here. She will always be with us here. Korea recap. Yes, we will go over the recap very soon. Yeah, a lot of things happen. So I guess it's time to jump right into it. We gotta have Black Gang Beast. Yes, exactly. So tomorrow will be another stream, and I do want to jump into Gang Beast because we were supposed to jump into Gang Beast before we left, but we didn't get to do it. So maybe tomorrow, if you guys are up for it. I did not make a schedule for this week because I'm still fighting with jet lag, but I do want to play Gang Beast. Maybe tomorrow. By the way, Cypher is out, and so is Kateria. Don't know exactly who Kateria is, but I've seen pictures of Wilva characters, and I have to say, everybody looks gorgeous. I am going to roll for Cypher. I need her. We need her. She's a treasure kitty. Yushana is out for like 10 days or something. Oh, you is that the other character for Wilva? I need all of them. All the good gals are out. All the good gals. One day we'll have a very good guy out too that we will root for. Sean is a character for Zuzuzi. Oh yes! Oh my gosh. I hope I have enough pools. While we were away, I have neglected all the gachas, unfortunately, because I wasn't really able to connect to internet when I was in Thailand. And even when I was able to, I was completely exhausted. Honestly, the biggest lesson or the biggest discovery I've learned from this trip is how much of an introvert I've become. I'm very, very tired. I'm very, very exhausted. I think I spent all of my social battery for the rest of the year. And I didn't realize how big my family was until I finally got to reunite with a lot of people in Thailand. And I was just like, wait, I have how many uncles and aunts and cousins? I mean, my official auntie, there was only like 2 of them, and my uncles, but and when I talk about uncles and aunties, I mean like my mother's brother, or my mom's grandpa's son from another mother. Like those aunties and uncles. It's very confusing. Curly bullying Sean didn't like her originally, but she has grown on me. Nice, Phoenix. I had meant to offer to keep up your dailies while you're away, but I miss. Lilith, you're all good. It was really, really sudden, and I really appreciate the offer. I really do. Next time, if that happens again in the future, which hopefully it will not, I will reach out and see if anyone would like to keep us up with our dailies. But honestly though, it's 3 gachas. It's time consuming enough, so I kind of don't want to put that burden on anybody. Welcome to being Asian. Yeah, exactly. I honestly thought my family was very small, but apparently it is gigantic. A lot of treasure kitties, a lot of Korea family. Oh, thank you, Izzy. I appreciate that too. But yeah, I missed everybody so much. Oh my gosh. So I will jump right into it. So for the treasure cats that I have known for a while, Korea Auntie has been sick. Yeah. And if you believe in like ghosts and stuff, sorry, I'm getting emotional again. So about 2 months ago, Korea Mama had a dream that Korea Auntie visited her, and she was like, she was so healthy, and she was just like, I you know, it's been so long. I would imagine the tears are all dried up, but okay, it's hard to say it. Like Korea Auntie visited Korea Mama in a dream. She was just like fine and healthy. And then when we got the sudden news, it was just like for a while, Korea Mama really wanted to go to Thailand to take care of her and to see her, because we had a feeling. And then the news came out, and then I was still contemplating about whether I would get to go with Korea Mama or not. But when we got the news, so Korea Mama really needed me, so we just jumped on the plane and we left. And unfortunately I had to like tell everybody last minute. We didn't have any time to prepare at all, because when we got the phone call, she they tried to resuscitate to okay, I can't say the word, but it didn't work out. So in a way, like, it's very sad. Like, I'm very numb, but when I talk about it, I'm really surprised that I'm still very, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I apologize for crying. Like, it just comes out, and I thought that I could talk about it without crying, but apparently not. Apparently it's still very raw. I'm just very, very tired. Matt! Matt, it's good to see you. Matt! Thank you for the subbies. Let me bring out the new member to our treasure hoard. Crickety! Why not? Thank you for the subs. You guys started the hype train. Face, thank you. It's good to see you. Oh my god! Everybody, it's trying to cry. Crying is a sign of life. Yeah, I honestly like I said before, I thought I'd be ready, but apparently I'm just in a state of, I guess I'm still in a state of shock. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened. So I will go ahead and what I will do is I'll start the slideshow for what happened. I wanted to show, so I will get to it when I get to it, but I wanted to show like I don't know if it's appropriate to officially show the funeral. I do have a picture though of so when we were at the funeral, there is like a coffin, but it's a prop because the real coffin is right behind, like in the refrigerator, to make sure that it doesn't, decompose. Sorry, TMA. But I have that picture. I won't show the real picture of the coffin because I feel like whenever I was about to download it into the slideshow, I kind of felt like it was wrong. So I didn't include that into the slideshow. But it was a very, very, very beautiful, very, very wonderful, a beautiful coffin for her. Thank you, Z. Alright, so without further ado, I will start the slideshow. Let me figure some things out real quick. I did have some stuff before stream started. For some reason my mic wasn't working and I started panicking. It feels like it's been forever since I streamed. Honestly, it's only been 2 weeks, but I feel like it's been like a year. So I've been like trying to get used to streaming again. I hope you loved all the messages. Thank you so much, Naoki. All the hugs. But I do wish you the best. Thank you so much, Naoki. It's really, you don't have to say much, just you being here is more than enough. Yeah, she is in a better place now. Honestly, if you guys don't believe in ghosts, if you go to Thailand, I have so many stories. So I'll share this one right now. If you believe in ghosts, the night that we got the phone call, and we literally had only one day to pack everything. We bought the ticket. Oh my gosh, the plane ticket was so expensive because it was very much last minute. And Korean Mama, it was very expensive for her. So when I asked if she still wanted me to come with her, she was like, I need you with me. So you know what? We did into our savings to buy the tickets, but honestly, I'm glad I did go with Grandmama because she ended up, she did need me and I needed her, so I do believe in it. I've had my own fair share of experiences. Yes, exactly. So before we left, the night we were packing, for some inexplicable reason, the lamp in Korean Mama's room and then the lamp in my room kept flickering, and I thought it was like maybe we're having an electrical outage, but it only happened in her room where she was packing, and in my room, and it didn't affect my computer at all. It was only the lamp. So if you believe in that, I feel like it was Korean auntie there just visiting us. And then I have keep that story in mind because so many instances like that happened when we went to Thailand, and we stayed everywhere we stayed at, something happened. So I will go over each one of that in a moment. Korean families supporting each other, yeah. Jesus, I made it Korean Mama, not Korea. Says. Honestly, when I first came up with our name, Korea, I was kind of worried that people would confuse it with Korea. So you're all good. I started playing Lola in your absence. I like it. Nice, Cinnamon. We have another treasure kitty that we converted over to the dark side. Yes. I saw a ghost twice. It's happened here. Ooh, jeans. If you're comfortable sharing your ghost stories, please feel free to do so. Alright, so without further ado, let me start up the slideshow. Make sure everything over here is good to go before we do. Alright. Alright, no privacy information leakage, yes. Instead of Korea, I'm thinking of the digital drawing software called Korea. Oh yes, I saw that too, Rex. It's funny you say that because I was curious if anyone else had the name Korea. So I did look it up and I saw the software too. So I was like, oh, that's funny. Alright, so let's start the slideshow here. Okay. Sorry, I'm very much all over the place today. I'm still jet lagged, like extremely so. So I do apologize for that. Alright. You even have black ghost cat running beside you. Jeez. Yeah, speaking of ghost pets, I do have an experience from this trip as well, so I will go over that very soon. Mine's kind of personal. If you want to hear it, I'll DM you on it. Oh, Izzy, if you feel comfortable too and you would like to, feel free to definitely do so. Alright, so I'll start the slideshow. Sorry, 1 second. And what's funny is I learned about that software before I encountered your stream. Oh, Rex. I didn't even think of these other names when I first heard Korea. Yeah, honestly, like when I first came up with the name Korea, it just came to my head. I don't know where from, but since then I've been curious about like the meaning of Korea, and apparently like there's a bird called Korea. So maybe we should have been a bird avatar, but nah, we're ragdoll treasure hunters. Alright, let's head on over. Alright, so as you guys know, it was super duper last minute. We bought tickets to go to Thailand, but oh wait, let me put my character over here real quick. There you go, you can get out of the way. So it was super duper last minute that we had to go to Thailand. We bought Kathy tickets, and apparently like there's no straight airline that goes directly to Thailand. You have to go either to like Hong Kong or Taiwan or Japan first, and then take a connecting flight to Thailand. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess today, I'm sorry. Ads. Oh yes, by the way, I do have a before we start the stream, I do have an announcement to make. Thank you for bringing that up, Matt. So I did have to when I was away, I was researching like a bunch of like stuff when I had like not a ton of things to do, and apparently like one of the things that they recommend is to turn off pre-roll ads. To turn off pre-roll ads, you have to have like the 3-minute ads running. So I do apologize for that, but I will try to make it so that we don't do anything during those ad breaks. But yeah, like for more discoverability, they recommend turning off pre-roll ads. I don't know if that's true or not, but I wanted to try it for the streams. If anyone is annoyed by them, definitely let me know and I will turn them back off again. Is it HSBC? What's HSBC? No. Oh wait. Oh yes, there is a. I'm blind. I don't know what HSBC is, but get out of here. No ads. I'm a streamer that puts ads on the screen. Alright, so we have, yes, so this is us landing in Hong Kong. Oh, wait, before that too, I do want to share this. So, when I was away, I did commission someone for emotes, and they finally finished it while we were away. So, the new emote is, it is, where is it? Wait, where is it? Oh my gosh, I can't find my own emote. It's the Korea dance emote! Yeah! Oh my god, do it before we could. But yes, we do have Korea dance emote. Thank you for the sub retro. Retro, thank you so much for the throne gift for the aventurine bracelet. I do have a very special story to share. When I visited Korea, grandma, step grandma on Korea mama's side, something happened, and I will share that when we get to it. But it is like very, very nice that you got us the green aventurine bracelet, because I do have a story that ties to it. So I will get there when I get there. Oh my gosh, sorry, it's really hard for me to talk. It's adorable. Thank you, Nuki. Sorry, I'm late. No, you're just in time,
Cheer
Retro.
100, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1,
Oh
cheer 1,
no,
cheer 1,
the
cheer 1,
cheers.
cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer
Can you
1,
guys hear
cheer 1,
that?
cheer 1, cheer 1,
Cheer
cheer 1,
one,
cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1.
Cheer 1! Thank you for the biddies! If there was a way to make the biddies rain from the screen like gems, that'd be perfect. Now you're still cheer 1, cheer 1. Alright, let me see here. Make sure this is good to go here. I can see everyone. Alright, so yes, we landed in oh, you can, but your PC would dive in more. Oh my gosh. By the way, Matt, slowly, I have been picking out computer parts. I had to obviously put on hold for very obvious reasons, but maybe if you guys would like to review the parts I picked later, we could do a stream on that too, to see if you guys approve or not. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just picking parts that the internet recommends.
Cheer 100 rise for our national anthem. Cheer 1, 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 cheer 1.
Oh my goodness. Cheer once. Oh, the cheers. We never stop the cheers. Oh, there's an ad, so I'll yap for a little bit and then we'll continue. But that was really early for an ad, I think. Cheer 1. Cheer 1. Cheer ads pog. No poggy ads, but yes, there is an ad right there. I didn't realize that was an ad until everyone said. I don't know what I can't talk right now. HHSBC is, but apparently it's an ad. I don't sponsor them. Not sponsored. Ad break, no. Who wants Taco Bells? Oh my goodness. So when I came back home, I craved fast food so much. So I got Wendy's. But I do want Taco Bell. Why did I get an ad? I think it's because are you still a subscriber, Phoenix? I think it might be that. New PC is gonna be amazing with the H. Oh no. Oh, you didn't get an ad. That's good, neat. Okay, I'm glad that it doesn't disrupt the stream for everybody. It seems like I'm on the phone. I don't have ad block on here. Oh. Sometimes I don't get ads too. That's good, Kepler. Alright, ads are done. We have broken free from jail. Okay. So we'll continue with the slideshow. So we landed in Hong Kong, and I took this picture because I was like, oh, pretty tunnel, but it's a huge tunnel of ad. I did not realize. So we'll go to the next one. And then when we landed, I was kind of dizzy because I was sitting for like 22 hours, but the views in Hong Kong, look at the airport. Outside the airport was these mountains, and I was like, wow, those are pretty. So I took a picture. And then, okay, next picture. We took another flight that went from Hong Kong to Thailand. We finally landed in this big airport in Thailand, in Bangkok. It's called Saranam. I can't pronounce the name. I do apologize. I'm as American as they come. I am not a good Thai person because I don't know how to pronounce some words still. Saranapun Airport, I think it's called. So we landed in the airport, and inside was nice and air conditioned. And Korean Mama's friend, or should I say, like, I call her auntie too, but she's not officially my auntie, but she is my mom's childhood friend, came to pick us up. And the minute we stepped outside, oh my goodness, the temperature of the airport, I was not prepared for Thailand weather. I stood outside and I couldn't breathe and I had to go back inside for a second. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready. It's a wall of water that we're walking into. So I took a big breath and I went back outside. I was like, the moisture. It's humid in Thailand. It is very humid. But thankfully it wasn't as hot as I thought it would be. When I was younger, I definitely remember it being hotter, but because it was the rainy season. So it wasn't as hot because thankfully it was still raining sporadically here and there during our time in Thailand. Family doesn't always have to be bloodbound. We make our own bonds through life. Exactly, Tony. Even though like she wasn't my auntie, she was still felt like family. I'm glad to see you back after all the criminal convictions you've had. What criminal convictions? That's the second time I'm innocent. I tell you, I have not done bad things all your way. I promise. At least no bad things that you guys have seen. Yes. Alright. Okay, so there's this beautiful airport that we were. Oops, sorry. I don't know why that came up. Oh my gosh. The real bald dog. I didn't realize you guys could see that. I'm so sorry. No! Okay, you guys didn't see that. No, that was not the mechanical Korea in the background. The real mastermind. No. Bring back the bald, no balls. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, it's starting to come back to me. The trauma of being a streamer. No balls! You guys saw nothing. Alright, so distraction. We'll go back to the sides. So, we ended up staying with Korean Mama's friend, and she made us this really, really nice dinner. So all of the dishes were really. What is this? No. Cover it up. You cannot bring out the baldness if I cover it. Yes, you can't see it. Put tongue above you. No! Alright, I'll do that. I don't know why I went under, but... Well, ha. It's behind me, isn't it? I'll have a side of everything here, please. Yeah, Sauce Street. Everything was so good. No scam me. No scam. You guys saw nothing. So everything here was really, really good. Especially these noodles. These noodles right here were really good. And then this chicken she bought, but it was still good as well. And then like this here, I don't know what it's called. Wait, I can just use my mouse. You guys can see my mouse. This dish is also good. This papaya salad. And then this eggplant. And this dish here was good too. And then she gave us sticky rice to eat with everything, so that was also very good. Full Korea is gonna return. No, she's not. During her time away, Bold Korea got hair. Yes, she did. No such thing as bald. Can you mail me some of that food? One day, Retro. Everybody's food is coming to everybody. Mine is still on the way to delivery. I'm not sure where the smoothies went, but it should be good by the time it gets to you, Matt. Yeah, I promise. And then we went to so when we landed, we were still very like tired, and it wasn't. We weren't yet going to the funeral ceremony, so we went to and it was very late still, and we had to take another plane to get to our next destination. So we went to the mall nearby. The malls in Thailand, oh my gosh, they are humongous. Even the smallest mall is bigger, I feel like, than any mall in the US. And every mall has like a grocery store, like somewhere inside there. And this is one of the grocery stores. And look at the fruit, the mangosteen, the lychee, the dragon fruit, the shimlia, and the mangoes, the avocados. All the fruit in Thailand, I will never be the same. They taste so good. There's something about, especially the mangoes too in Thailand, they taste so much sweeter, so much creamier, so much better than any mangoes I've had in the US. I haven't eaten since I woke up. All this is making me hungry. Kepler, I'm giving you a big warning right now. I did put in a lot of food pictures, so if you are hungry, take this opportunity as a warning now. Go get yourself some food so you can snack while you're watching the stream. And just pretend you're eating with us. That's all the warning I can give. Did I mention that I tried the mangosteen? Yes, I remember, Tony. And the place I went to didn't have it, so I had the drink. It was really nice. Yeah. One day, Tony, you will have the real mangosteen. But mangosteen, I ate so much mangosteen when I was in Thailand. It's so good. I did not have enough. I will say on this day, I bought a whole bag of mangosteen. And I did not finish all of it, but I left it with Kriya Mama's friend. And she was happy. She was like, yeah, I'll take this. Which country food is that? This is in Thailand. So yes, we had to go to Thailand, but all these pictures is us in Thailand. Not all the fruits are from Thailand, but majority of the fruits are grown in Thailand, in the grocery stores. If they're not, they're very expensive. I saw grapes, USA grapes. 100 jeans. It looks like you're still out. I will 100 dreams. If you have mangosteens, be careful. It looks like you're still. But yeah, so there was like USA grapes, and oh my goodness, they were the most expensive grapes I've ever seen. I actually have to go early tonight, starting work with Alfred proofing the backyard tomorrow. Oh, Phoenix, thank you for stopping by today. It's good to see you. Have a good night, sweet dreams. I know you're all good. Sorry, I've been like yappy. Perplex Pumpkin. It's good to see you, Pumpkin. I hope you're doing well. Alright, so let me continue. Are those Subway coupons? Oh yes. The expired Subway coupons. Sastry, be careful. Retro has expired coupons. However, if you know of a place that accepts expired coupons, then Tony, I see you. Yes, the big eyes for the food. And then look at these pineapples. So there are the normal pineapples that I'm used to. And then they have like these tiny pineapples. These aren't tiny. There are tinier pineapples. I will show you guys later. And the tiny ones are very, very sweet. Like, I usually don't like eating pineapples because for me they taste sour and watery most of the time. But all the pineapples I've had in Thailand were super sweet. They were really, really good. Little baby pineapples, yeah. Like these, I thought these were small compared to the normal pineapples here. But these are not even the smallest ones.
Cheer 100, cheer 1, 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 cheer 1.
Cheer, thank you for the cheers. The national anthem, the cheers. And later, we went to this boat noodle restaurant, and we had this bowl of really good boat noodles was just $1 in the mall. And it was very, very good. I was happy with this. I got the Wagyu, that's why it's a little raw. But it was very good. Matt, you leave Pumpkin alone. Thank you for the drink. Hi, Neil. Thank you for the welcome back. It's good to see you again. Sorry, it's been a while since I've talked a lot. Well, not a while. I came back from a whole family gathering of talking, so I'm just like getting used to it again. Cray Kitty! 1 second, she wants to go outside. She's like, I'm tired of hearing you yapping. I'll be right back. 1 second. Oh, before that too, let me put you guys down here. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let her out and free. Oh. Okay. By the way, when I came back home, Cray Kitty was very happy to see me, but at the same time, she had this look of betrayal on her face. So like the first day was just me trying to be like, hey, I'm back. And Cray Kitty being like, what's that sound effect? The one that's like, hey, I'm back. And you hear like violence in the background. It felt very much like that. Hi, Spingles! Good to see you! Thank you for the welcome backs! I really missed everybody. It was good to see you. Yeah! No jackfruit? Oh, we did have jackfruit. Hi, Edgar! I didn't include a picture in the slides, but I did have jackfruit in Thailand, and oh my gosh, those were out of this world too. Alright. So yes, first Cray Kitty, meow, welcome back as well. Okay, so when we stayed with Korea Mama's friend, this is the room we stayed in. The beds, I will say one thing. If you're not staying at a hotel, the beds in Thailand are very hard because people don't sleep on like soft mattresses. Apparently they sleep on like very hard ones, and apparently it's better for your back. But that took a little while to get used to. But I was really grateful to have a place to stay with Korea Mama where we didn't have to stress about finding a hotel last minute. That would have been very expensive. Because even though the hotels in Thailand are not as expensive as compared to like other places in the world, it was nice to be able to save money because, like I said, we bought tickets last minute and oof. Thank you for the follow, Mr. and Mrs. Pregers? Oh my gosh. I was about to say Peg. No. I hate you both. Matt! Where is this hostility coming from? Oh, they know you, Matt. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Pregers. You're very welcome here. Okay, so Great, you have missed a lot of lore. What have I missed? I have so much to catch up on. By the way, Matt, thank you so much for gifting us Played Up. I will... I can already imagine the chaos that will ensue. But I'm excited to play it. I've always wanted to try Played Up. So I will put that into the schedule. Ah! Here comes the anthem.
Cheer 100, cheer 1, 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 cheer 1.
I would be honored to meet Retrotina. It's nice to finally meet you. Nice to meet you as well, Mr. Pregers. And Mrs. Pregers. Nice to meet you both. Welcome to our treasure hideaway. Right now we're catching up everybody on the last 2 to 3 weeks that we've missed on streaming, but we'll get back into it very, very soon. stop talking about cheer ones. Cheer one, cheer one. Oh, the voice chat shenanigans and sundown. What voice chat shenanigans? What have you guys been up to? There's so much. You need to drop into the VC after this to catch up on the lore. Ooh. It has absolutely nothing to do with the lore. Absolutely nothing at all. I believe you, Retro. I believe you. Or do I? Ooh, haha. Don't worry about the VC. We love Jacob in here as well. Who's Jacob? Who, what? Who is this Jacob? You mean from Twilight? I will not allow any glitter in this room. I mean, I love glitter, but I will not allow any glitter. Speaking of glitter, I did buy this glitter, body, like, paint thing in Thailand that was really cute. Because apparently, like, I don't know, it looked really pretty. I probably will not have any chance to use it because I refuse to go outside anymore, but... If you see us in mine or Gnocchi server, expect chaos. Run, wait while you can. Speaking of that, I've been watching a lot of Quarantine, and that just makes me think of Quarantine for some reason. I want to play that game so badly when it comes out. I also saw there's a new Resident Evil game coming out. I want to play that too. I have a session with this man. With Jacob? Who's Jacob? Oh my gosh. I have so much to catch up on. We stand John and Sally. Who's John and Sally? Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna drive me crazy. Alright, we'll continue. So this is the room we stayed in when we left. We made sure that it was in the same state it was in as when we visited. We only stayed for one night, but it was nice too. Oh, so apparently though, the house right next to Korean Mama's friend, this house over here outside the window, remains abandoned because apparently whenever someone buys the house next to our window, they never stay long. They always leave like a month after for some reason. Like they go bankrupt or something happens. So Korean Mama's friend was like, yeah, if you see anything, ignore it because that house there is probably cursed. So I was like, oh, that's very nice to know before we go to bed. Thank you very much. Continuing on with what I said before when we left, when Korean Mama and I were packing and the lights started flickering, it happened in this room as well. So when Korean Mama and I were going to bed, the lights were flickering. Yeah. At the same time, Korean Mama and I were not scared because we were just like, that's probably Korean auntie just trying to visit us and tell us something. At the same time, it wasn't scary as much as it was kind of sad. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a reoccurring theme. Wherever we go, the lights would flicker. Just pop in when you can and make sure you have at least 3 hours to learn. Oh my gosh. What's this Uncle lore I've never heard about? What is... We'll have to learn Spingles, but we had to catch up on the lore. Josh that they are obsessed with this guy. He just smokes... Wait, what? I will learn who this John Jacob Nehemiah Smith is. It looks like you're still out. No. I will be fine with haunting dreams, but please don't suck our soul out. Alright, next slide. So the very next day, Korean Mama and I had to jump on a plane. And we had to go to I'm trying to get the name right. Nikonsi Tamarad. So we had to go to that region of Thailand, which is way in the south. And then we had to take Korean Mama's friend came with us and we visited her brother's house, which is in that area. They all grew up in the south, which is why Korean Mama has so many friends. She was a very much the cool kid when she was growing up. So she has a lot of friends still that reach out to her in Thailand. and we had so many places to stay because of that. So Kriya Mama's friend's brother picked us up at this beautiful airport in the south. This was the design outside the airport, and Kriya Mama and her friends were talking about how so much has changed, because apparently this wasn't here before. Like, it was just like a plain old airport. Are you joining the Destiny raid session tonight? Wait, what? I might pop in to like hang out, but I don't know about playing Destiny. I've never played it before. It looks so nice. It does, doesn't it? And then Kriya Mama's friend's brother had he has a huge farm. He has so many fruits. He has mangosteen trees and this snake fruit. This is one of my favorite fruits. So I was really happy. So when he found out, he kept bringing them into the room from the backyard. So I was really happy. They have like a very like sour, pleasant taste. I like these a lot. Like, it tastes like soda in a fruit, if that makes sense. That's my pet, bro. Wait, what? I'll show you this cool rock I found. It's brick. Oh my gosh, Retro. You have a pet rock, Pog. Snake fruit. Yes, James. I love snake fruit. They call it snake fruit because once you get rid of all the spines, which you can do by putting it into a box and shaking it, the fruit itself, like the skin, looks like a snake, and when you peel it, it peels off like in a pattern, like a snake. It's very cool. Yeah, it's called snake fruit. It's really good. And then he also had these birds outside, and this one is his baby. Like this little bird right here. When he brought it out, he was holding it like a baby, and he said that if anyone else tried to hold it, it would bite. So we weren't allowed to, like, you know, to go near when the bird was near. But this bird was so beautiful. It was big and beautiful. Yeah! The dance emote. I can't wait to commission more emotes, man. I'm really glad that one came out really nice. The dance. The giant baby got down. Yeah, he's a giant baby. This is his baby boy. He also had other birds. Let me show you guys. This is his mangosteen tree. He had so many mangosteen trees. And he also had a jackfruit and durian farm. So I will show that in a bit here later. These are his other baby birds. And these two birds had a baby. And when I tried to take a look at the baby in the nest, the mama, the red one back here, was like, no, you don't get to see my baby. Durian is so good, Retro. I encourage you to one day, if you go to like, especially if you go to anywhere in Asia, if there's durian, give it a try. It's so much better in Asia than it is in the US. I never tried it, to be fair. Yes! Ari, it's good to see you. Good morning. So here, I tried to take a photo of their baby bird. It was, for some reason, it was a black color with blue feathers. I think it was black. I couldn't get a good picture. But the mama... Oh, I don't have a picture of it. The mama was giving me this death stare. Like, she would not let me take a picture of her baby at all. Alright, and here is his jackfruit and durian farm. It was so big, and he grew everything by himself. And he exports all the fruits to like this vendor. It was very impressive. I have a video of me and Kriya Mama kind of freaking out over his farm, but for obvious reasons I will not show it. But basically we were like, wow, look at all the durian! Look at all the jackfruit! Matt is holding our hostage. I can't... Naoki, let me see. Oh wait, I can't fix it right now, but I will fix it later, Naoki. Oh, I better be careful about what I say because he also has a lot of power. Hi, Nori! It's good to see you! Where is Jackfruit? Where's Jackfruit? What a big fruit there. Ooh, jackfruits are ginormous. Can we see the video? I really do want to show it, James, but unfortunately it has a lot of Korean mama and I just like kind of yapping and freaking out, so I probably will not be able to. Because Korean mama doesn't want to be heard yet either. She's just like, no. And then his wife later went and got us this huge durian from the farm. Look how big this durian is. Look at the size of the table. And then this durian. It was ginormous. And it was so good. It was really, really good. I ate like 4 pieces. It was a big durian. And Korean mama got to eat like 2, but Korean mama likes a different type of durian. She doesn't really exactly like this one, but I liked it. So yeah, everybody got to share in the durian. And by the time we were done, it was still like half. There's still half a whole durian left over. But we were all so full. Durians, if you're not careful, they're extremely creamy. You are not to eat too much because this is not healthy for you because it's really high in fat. But like 1 or 2 is enough to like, it's like you're eating ice cream. If you eat like 2 tubes of ice cream, that's bad for you. A lot of fruits with spikes. Yeah, Sprinkles, now that you pointed that out, yeah, there are a lot of fruits with spikes, but you know what they say? The spikier, the yummier the fruit. Could a durian be a murder weapon? It definitely could, Ari. A durian could definitely be. There have been stories of ripe durian that fall from the tree, and if you're unfortunately standing underneath it, yeah. Good luck. I see that everyone has lost the brain cells today. Honestly, I don't have brain cells right now either. I'm still fighting jet lag. So I'm kind of like stumbling with my words right now. Oops. Okay, ad incoming. Let me yap a little bit on this picture. Oh no, I was muted. Alright, so ad jump scare. No, the ads. If you guys ever, like I said, if you ever have a chance to try fresh durian, definitely do so. It's so worth that. Surprisingly though, durian is still expensive, even in Thailand. Not as expensive as it is in the US for sure, but this durian would easily go for like $200. No ads yet? Ooh, good, Mr. Peggers. Is it Peggers? I hope I'm saying it correctly. Yeah, for some people there's no ads, and for some people there are ads. It's kind of I'm not sure why that happens. Is it as powerful as people make it out to be? It depends, Retro. For me, durian has never smelled, but for other people it has, so it depends, I think. It's like cilantro. Like some people love cilantro, they hate cilantro. I like cilantro. Korea, don't feed into their delusions, I pray. Oh no. In durian we pray. We pray. Hi Brandon! Welcome to the YouTube side. Yes, exactly. Durian can be very expensive. Even in Thailand, because there's different types of durian. Yeah, I like cilantro. Okay, finally the next day. Not the next day, I shouldn't say. The very same day, because we didn't sleep anywhere. We went to the funeral. Now, the funeral wasn't just for one day. It was for the entire week, and we were there every day. Until they finally, yeah. So this was the temple where the funeral was being held in my aunt's hometown. It was a very beautiful temple. There was a whole rainforest next to this temple too, and so many, oh my gosh, so many cute temple doggies. When we were at the funeral, there was like a place where they were giving out food for you to eat in between like sessions. Tana, did you meet Saga from Street Fighter? I did not, Retro, but if I ever did, know that your girl would win in Street Fighter Mortal Kombat. Welcome back, I haven't caught a stream in a while. Good to see you back, Brandon. Alright. So this dog... So they warn you, do not give snacks or anything to the doggies or else they will not leave you alone. And I kept getting very strict warnings from everybody not to give anything to the doggies, but I felt so bad because they kept like, you know, coming by. So secretly under the table I did sneak like dried squid to one of the dogs, and this was the lucky one that got it. And after that she stayed and she ratted me out. She stayed and she ratted me out. Look at the look, like the smile. She's like, yeah, I got you, because after she stayed and she gave me the look, she was looking only at me. Everybody at the table was like, you gave her food, didn't you? And I just smiled and I was just like I did not admit it. I did not do anything wrong. I am innocent. She looked so dubious. Yeah, she looked like she had this very innocent, shy look before, but after I gave her like the squid, she sat down, she smiled, and she looked at me like this for the whole time. She was like, yeah, I got you. This is the one that didn't listen. This is the one that didn't listen to the warning. I never seen a capybara, so nice. I want to see a capybara one day. Jump scare. Okay, in here, so here was finally inside the funeral room. Unfortunately, Korea Mama and I missed the first day where I can't talk anymore. We were able to like see Korea Auntie, and in Thai culture, I think on the first day they pour like holy water onto the hands of Korea Auntie, and we didn't really get to do that. But the last day we did get to see her because they did give Korea Mom the opportunity to see her before. Yeah. So this was the coffin. It wasn't the real one. I thought it was the real one, but it's so hot in Thailand. What they do is they have a fake coffin on the outside, but behind this coffin, behind the white curtains, is the refrigerated room where the real coffin is. And her real coffin was so beautiful. It was like a white color with like rainbow decorations on it. Like not rainbow, but it was like white, and it was like shining iridescent with rainbow colors. And that was where Korea Auntie was. So yeah, Korea Auntie. So in Thailand, if you have had a career where it's in service to the people, you get like honorary badges. And Korea Auntie, she was a teacher, and she had already retired as a teacher. She was very, very up there. And this funeral that was for Korea Auntie was so big. Like so many people came. Even the mayor of the city came to give his speech for Korea Auntie. And she was very much a respected individual. Like we had like over 100 people come. Yeah, Korea Auntie was very much, and even her students came. Like I don't know how to describe it, but Korea Auntie was very, very much a very amazing person. And then I won't show too many details of the process itself, but this is the final day. So in Thai culture, it is very normal to to burn the body afterwards. So we all like take her ashes and we release it back into the river. But some people can take some ashes home for their own like little temples. So this is like behind the temple, and this is where the incineration took place. It was this building right here. Yeah, this building. And then for the whole time that Kriya Mama and I were here, we stayed in the house that Kriya Auntie used to live in. You know, in that house, in the room that Kriya Mama and I stayed in, a lot of light flickerings happened, especially during the day of the ceremony. That's tall grass. The trees here, the trees in Thailand are super ginormous. Like they're obviously over like 1,000 years old. Some trees are over 1,000 years old. And then this was in front of Kriya Auntie's home. For some reason I took this picture, but because like she was growing chilies, so I thought that was very sweet. I want to take a picture of that because that was really, you know, her personality. She would like grow random things in her yard. And then afterwards, Kriya uncle, we had like a uncle, which is the Kriya Auntie's husband's brother. Oh my gosh, it's complicated. Took Kriya Mama and I to go out to eat at this really nice restaurant that overlooked like this view, and apparently he also owns a durian farm. A lot of my family members own durian farms. Which is really, really cool. This is his durian farm over here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but he was like, that's my farm. So his favorite restaurant was just because he could see his farm from the view. The image has a generally very strong vibe for some reason. All the views in Thailand have been really gorgeous. They aren't sweet though, they're spicy. Oh wait, you mean the durian? Durian is sweet though. Okay, then afterwards, Kriya Mama and I, after the procession, Kriya Mama and I decided to visit her side of the family down further in Thailand. And this was like the view before we took the train, like very, very early in the morning, like 6 a.m. in the morning. And then while we were waiting for the train to come, there's this monk who arrived to take the train too. And all of a sudden the train, like this kitty is like the mascot of the train station. She came and she was playing with the monk, and the monk got like a dried squid and played that with her, and it was really cute. Beware of trains, yeah, apparently because there's no barrier. Like this view right here, you can literally step up and walk into the train tracks. That's why they have the beware of trains sign. And this is our view when we were taking the train to further down in Thailand. There's so many cows. There's cows everywhere in Thailand. And also a lot of vegetation, a lot of coconuts, a lot of fresh fruits. Like if you were, honestly, I feel like if you were homeless in Thailand, you would be fine because there's so much vegetation that you could live off of. Like there's so much fruit, so many things everywhere. You just have to deal with the bugs. Don't trust me? That I speak silent. Yeah. I'm a bug? Wait, what are you guys talking about? No bugs. So then after we arrived in Songkhla, which is the city we went to, we met another of my aunties. Yeah, not my aunties. Like when I say aunties now, I'm just saying like distant relatives. And she took us to this like nice little hole-in-the-wall restaurant, and this restaurant was so pleasant to step into because, for one, it was air conditioned, and number two, there's waterfall behind this. Like you can't see it, but you can kind of see the water right here. So it was like really like a nice like ooh view to watch while you're eating. This is the dish I got. It's like a mackerel rice dish shaped like a heart. Kriya, what's the square root of Thanos' forehead? I don't know. Square root of Thanos' forehead is a snap. And then afterwards we got more snacks. And then later we visited where Kriya Mama grew up. So this is the house that Kriya Mama grew up in. Like I said before, she was a country bumpkin when she was younger. And she literally grew up catching spiders. So this is where she grew up, and it was a coconut farm. She says that she used to shuck like coconuts like this when she was younger, and she would catch chickens. And yeah. She would catch a lot of she was very wild. She said that if she grew up, if she had to do that again, she wouldn't be able to, because yeah, she would catch snakes, and now she's terrified of snakes. So this was like the house that Kriya Mama grew up in, and it used to be a lot more prettier. She said like this ground used to have like tiles, but it wasn't very well maintained. And then there's these two kitties at the house that we went to. This kitty, the cats in Thailand, by the way, they're very adorable. They're very tiny. If I could, I would take one back home with me, but you know. So this one right here was very hostile to people, even though they felt safe enough to like sleep near people. And this one was completely friendly. I ended up letting this one climb up into my lap because he was so friendly. And then afterwards we went to go eat at another restaurant. And this was the dishes that we got. I know it's very controversial to eat horseshoe crab, but it's very, very common in Thailand because apparently I feel like there's a lot of them. So my aunties got me this to try, and I was like, that is actually really good. So a lot of these dishes, all of these dishes were very, very good. Like I said, big warning, there's going to be a lot of pictures of food from here on out. Let's see here. And then afterwards we got this really, really nice dessert. This is like, this dessert was basically made with like a block of condensed milk instead of a block of ice, and it really made a difference. Oh, let me pull up the video. I think, what did I have a video up for? Let me see here real quick. I had a video. Oh, I don't have a video. I don't know what this is for, so let's go to the next one. And then later, another of my uncles brought us to like this lakeside restaurant that was very nice. It was very much in the middle of nowhere, but it was very, very nice. So basically they serve river prawns, and they grill river prawns, and the view is this when you sit down to eat. It was very, very nice. Scuff, no scuff! No scuff. And this was the dish. You guys saw this picture before, but basically this was like a sea bass dish, and then the river prawns that were really good, and then like this vegetable, this like mountain vegetable with shrimp and coconut, that was also very, very good. I have to see you didn't leave the scuff behind. No scuff. I really want this dish again, the river prawns. They were so nice and tender and bouncy. I really want Thailand dishes, more Thailand dishes to come to America, so that way I don't have to go to Thailand to eat them, but it won't be the same. This is making me so hungry, James. Yeah, big warning. It's gonna be a lot of food pictures from here on out, because that's all we did was we ate afterwards. And then this is where they kept the river prawns. So if you ordered more, just know that you're like basically, yeah. And they had catfish in here too. Easy, just walk to Thailand real quick, we'll wait. And then this is the view of Songkhla River. And this is just a random temple I took because I was like, oh, that's pretty. And then another port where it's just like, it's very much a fishing town. So it's a lot of boats, a lot of fisheries. And more of like the Songkla River. It was really, really gorgeous in Thailand. The views, the clouds, everything. If it wasn't so hot, I feel like Thailand would be like, oh my goodness. There would be no way that no one would be moving over there. And then my uncle took me, okay, so there is this cafe that I feel like will outperform Starbucks in the future, because my uncle's like, check this out. This cafe is called Cafe Amazon, and apparently like they're trying to compete with Starbucks. They're a lot cheaper than Starbucks, and their drinks are just as good. And this is like the entrance to one of the cafes. Not all Cafe Amazons are like this, but this is like one of the nicer ones. So when we got off, my uncle was like, take a look at this. So you see these people like sitting down over here? They're inside the cafe. It's like a complete rainforest. So this is like the inside of there is the cafe that you can sit inside of, and then there's a cafe that you can sit outside of, and the outside is gorgeous. So they have like waterfalls and like little places, little crevices you can sit into. I have a video, I'll show you guys in just a second. Oh, it went too far. Let me go back. Let me find the video. Here we are. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it. I hope you guys can. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, it's gorgeous. And then here's like the cafe that you can sit inside at. But the outside you can also sit at too. What on earth is I don't know. For some reason my media player wasn't working, so I tried to find something that could download VLC will happen? I don't know. I just downloaded something. VLC for some reason won't download on my computer for whatever reason. No sound, but it's beautiful. I'm glad you guys could see it at least. No scuff. Okay, and then next I visited, so Kriya Mama's dad had a sister, so we went to go visit her house, and she's basically in the middle of nowhere, and she was when we arrived she was sleeping on this pagoda, and it was just about to rain. It was so peaceful and so beautiful, but literally in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if I could live like that, because it would be a little scary once it gets dark outside. Basically what she does, and she's like an old woman, she's like 90 plus. She just stays out here the whole time. She sleeps out here. Like, she has everything, this a little light under this pagoda, and she'll just like hang out and chill here. And I was like, that's so cool, at the same time very terrifying. It's a chaos time. Good luck, Matt. And then she also had this very, very kind of peculiar cactus that was growing, and I was like, what is this? She was like, I don't know what this is. It just started growing like that, so I just took a picture. There's also these really gorgeous flowers that smelled really nice, and they were huge too. And then I took a picture of this butterfly because I don't know why, I was like, oh, there's a butterfly in the room. And then after I took a picture of this butterfly, in Thailand there are so many geckos, and two of the geckos started coming after this butterfly, and I had to play guard for the butterfly afterwards. I was like, I didn't want the geckos to eat the butterfly. And then more pictures of this flower. It's big. I'm a butterfly. Richard, don't get eaten. More pictures of the top of the treetops, because I just thought it was really like, the trees were huge. So I thought it was really beautiful in its own way. And then later, around the pagoda, there's these mushrooms growing, and Kriya Mama started picking these up. She was like, let's eat these. and one of the mushrooms that Grandma picked up had a gigantic spider underneath it. And I screamed. I was like, there's a spider! And she screamed, but she, instead of throwing away the mushroom, she held onto it even tighter. And she was like, what's going on? And my uncle was like, is there a snake somewhere? I was like, no, there's a spider. And they both started laughing. Apparently they were fine with spiders. They thought it was a snake. I was like, it was a huge spider. It was like the size of my thumb. So apparently I screamed for no reason, and they were just like, oh. And then later, my uncle took us to this restaurant called Bun Cow Restaurant that was like the top of this big mountain. Honestly, when we were driving up to the mountain, it got so dark that I was like, where are we going? There can't be a restaurant up here, can there? But lo and behold, there was a restaurant at the top of this mountain, and it was nice. This is the food we got. I tried raw shrimp. I saw this on the menu and I had to get it. And Korean mama was like, you be careful. But I liked it. And then there's this herbal dish as well with like these mountain veggies. That was also really good. And this squid with egg inside. That was also very, very good. Doctor screamed when I was born. Oh my gosh, Retra. No, this came for joy. And then I had this mangosteen ice cream. This is also very good. And then in front of the restaurant, there's this lake. And Korean mama thought that these frogs were fake. But they're very real. I thought that they were fake too because look at them kissing. But apparently they were very real. After we started talking, they started moving. Hi, Green. Good morning. It's good to see you. How did Mr. Starlight? It's good to see you, Green. And Green, I do apologize. I'm still like suffering from jet lag, so I'm still like, But we'll be streaming again tomorrow, and I think we'll be playing. I want to play Thank you for the cookie and hair patch. I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, my brain fog. That one game, the game that Tony gifted us. Nice to have you back. It's good to be back. It's good to see you, Green. And then, so I'm just like slowly going over the pictures of our trip to Thailand. I had to visit because Korea auntie passed away, so we went to go attend the funeral, and then afterwards we spent some time with the rest of the family on Korea mama's side before we went back home. So these are the pictures that we're going over. This tree was ginormous in front of the restaurant, and look, they had like mini little trees growing out the branches. Oh, I took another video. So let me find the other video. Oh, never mind, I don't have a video. I don't know why that's there. And then afterwards, the next day for breakfast, we went to this hole-in-the-wall little noodle place that apparently is very good. It has been open for like many years. And they served like this something called like a pork tail noodles, and it was really good. This was the noodle dish. It is like the best noodle dish I ever had, honestly, for like the entire trip. All the noodle dishes are good in Thailand, but that one was exceptional. And then afterwards we went to like a dessert that was another hole in the wall that had like this really nice dessert as well. You know, it's like a lot of the desserts in Thailand are like around ice cream based. It's just so hot in Thailand. And then he took us to like this view on top of this mountain. And there's like a little temple up here. We didn't go to the temple, but we did take a picture. And you see the storm clouds rushing in. Mama, it's good to see you. Good morning. You're all good. It's good to see you, Mama. It's like your head pats. Sorry, like I said, I'm still like suffering from jet lag, but I hope that you're doing well. We're just slowly going over the pictures from our trip. Honestly, it feels like I'm half asleep, still dreaming. The jet lag is just so terrible. And afterwards, we went to like this beach in Songkla, and Korean Mama was telling us about how she basically grew up here on this beach. We have horses. It was such a very lovely view. Thank you, Llama. It's good to be back. And then this mermaid statue has been around forever. Korean Mama, when she was younger, she took a picture with Korean Auntie on this statue. So I got to take a picture with Korean Mama. And then they had like, these gorgeous statues everywhere. I can't show the rest of the statues because unfortunately they do have so this one is not as showing because it is a bit rusted. But they got the titties. I won't emphasize too much, but they got the diggies. But these statues are gorgeous. Basically, they're a mythical bird creature in Thailand that is like they're very beautiful. Like they're basically like fairies, the fairy versions of America, if I had to compare. And then we went to a restaurant, more good food, and more ration because I did like the first dish. I like this one too. And then this was the restaurant that we ate at. And I didn't notice it at the time, but look, there's a gecko on the sign. I thought it was part of the sign itself, but it's actually a gecko. So many geckos in Thailand. I thought that they were adorable, but apparently a lot of people are scared of geckos for some reason. And then more dessert. Yummy dessert. And then Korean Mama and I, afterwards, we flew to go meet Korea's step-grandma. Because Korea's step-grandma, she is 93 years old. So I feel like this is the only time we'll get to see her again before. If I don't get to see her again, I feel like it was very important to go and visit her. And took another train. The view from the train. And Korea's step-grandma lives in Chonburi, so we had to go back to Bangkok and then take a train to Chonburi. Oh! Sorry, there's an ad, so we'll wait for the ads to run before we continue. But yeah, I honestly, I'm still very, very much out of it. I do apologize though, I'm kind of rambling. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm just very much blah. But yeah, I hope you guys have all been doing well for the past like 2 weeks that we've been gone. I do plan to slowly come back, but I do want to do all the games because there's so many things you have to catch up on. There's like Honkai, Sun Zone Zero, Wowa now too. So many games. Pull up a map during the ad. Oh, that's a good idea, Space, but I'm not sure if I can. Let me see if I can do that real quick. I don't think I'm able to unless wait, let me see. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, never mind. I'll basically Chonburi is towards like the right side of Bangkok, so it's about an hour away. No, not right, left side, yeah. Finally caught up with Monster Hunter. Nice, Retro! We'll get to play it when we jump back into Monster Hunter later. Finally play together! Alright, let's continue. So this is the view from the trains on the way to Chonburi. And then when we arrived, we basically, Korean Mama has a stepbrother, because her grandfather, her father remarried after, I don't know if I should get into the details, but basically, Korean Mama's mama did pass away, and then, her father did remarry, so then they had, her stepbrother. And her stepbrother basically he offered for us to stay at his place with his wife, and he has a gorgeous house. Like, look at his house. Not only is it a house, but he also made like a cafe right across from his house. This is his house right here, and this is his cafe over here. I thought it was very gorgeous, and it's right by the lake too. I won't name the coffee place because I want to avoid like doxing as much as possible, but It was very, very gorgeous. So I'll show you some pictures of the cafe. We can finally play together, no rush of course, but whenever you feel. Yes, exactly, Retro. When we finally get back into Monster Hunter. That'll be fun. So here's a picture of his cafe. He built everything by hand, like by himself. View of the lake. And a view of more of his house. So there is the main house, and then there's a house behind the main house. And he built like a house for himself. He said in case he fights with his wife, he can go and sleep here. Which I thought was kind of funny. More fruits. This is like palm fruit. More mangosteen and more papaya, which is really good too. More durian and more. We went to like a street market and we bought we bought the mangosteen. We bought this, and then we bought like sweets to go with everything as well too. And then there's also this I forgot what it's called. Namtok. No, it's called something I forget. But I really like this dish a lot. It's like basically crispy rice with fermented pork. And then his wife also brought duck for us to try to eat too. It was really good. There is a video. Oh, later, I forgot there was this video. So when we went to the place on the mountain, there's so many monkeys. Look how many monkeys there are. Oh my gosh. Alright, and then more views of Uncle's lake and his house. He, like I said before, he built everything by hand, which is really amazing. And he has birds. And then more chickens. By the way, these chickens are tiny. These chickens are so tiny. That when my uncle opened the door to let them out, they like they were so terrified of us. And my uncle's coffee from his coffee shop. More mangoes, which is really good. And then we stayed in the back of the house, like in the house in the back. And this is the view. This is a gorgeous house. I still haven't tried mangoes. More views of the cafe. Like I said, he built everything by hand. Look at this waterfall. And then there was also, so when he finally turned on the waterfall for the cafe, there was this, let me see here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So there's like these little fishies on the grounded path. There you go. Look at the fishies. I was a waterfall in my past life. Oh my gosh, Aja. No. And then afterwards, his wife took us to this temple because, okay, so at this place too, in the room that we were staying in, the lights were flickering. So basically, at the very end of the trip, we went to go to a temple to try and like get a blessing, and try and help Kriya Auntie pass on if she was trying to, you know, be with us. But it was also very scary because in Thailand there is this myth that if the dogs outside, because my uncle had these guard dogs, and there's a type of howl that dogs in Thailand will do that will let you know if, basically they believe that if they do this howl together, especially randomly for no reason at all at night, it means that there's a ghost nearby. So basically what happened was they were all howling at 3 a.m. Kriya Mama and I woke up and we just looked at each other, and after that we're like, we have to go visit the temple. It was actually pretty terrifying. So this is temple. This temple was gorgeous because it basically is inside a cave. This was inside the temple, and then more pictures of inside the temple. have 2 family members' ashes in my house, so you can imagine my house is some activity. Yeah, that's you, Retro. We did bring ashes back home too. And then this picture right here, if you go down the steps, it goes further into the cave. And basically this is at the bottom of the cave. This monk that you see down here, he was meditating and he was so still. Honestly, I thought that, we all thought that this was a wax figure, but it wasn't. He started moving and it was like, oh, wait. He was so deep in meditation. It was really cool. And there's more pictures of the cave. It was very a sad loss, but I'm so happy Aaron got a beautiful send-off. Yeah, Richo, I'm happy too that that Korean auntie had a very, very beautiful send-off. This bush is in the front of the temple. Kriya's uncle also landscaped the temple, so this is also a very cool picture that I wanted to take. Here's the name of the temple right here if you want to take a look. And then there's so many vegetations in Thailand that you can eat. Like, I love eating these. We grow them in our backyard too, but they barely survive in America. So seeing them thrive in the wild here in Thailand is just like, I'm so envious. If I lived in Thailand, I feel like I would eat everything like from the backyard. More food that we had for dinner. And then the bunnies that Uncle keeps. These bunnies, they're very, very adorable, but they're also very mischievous. And this one's a boy bunny and the back one is a female bunny. And basically, yeah. Every day they were going at it. It's like it won't be soon before they have, like, you know, the little babies. They wrestle. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. They wrestle. Then there's this flower. This very, very peculiar flower that I found growing on this tree. I've never seen this flower before. Basically, it's like a vine flower. It has thorns and it wraps around the tree. I've never seen anything like it, so I took a picture. Oh, another video somewhere. Another cafe from my uncle's cafe, or drink from my uncle's cafe. I enjoyed it so much. I drank it by the lake. And then, let me see here. My uncle also has these chickens. These chickens were so funny. They were walking slowly up to our table and they were giving us a side eye. But then they got comfortable enough to like be literally right next to us. But they're so tiny. So tiny and cute. I'm a chicken in my past life. No, Rachel. And then we went to go visit step-grandmother. And in front of her house, she had like this literally right in the front door. There's this like little nest with these baby birds. And these baby birds had like a mama and papa that were always feeding the birds, but they were always screaming at us too. Afterwards, we went to another temple, a Chinese temple this time, that's slowly being built. Look how impressive it is. And then this temple also had like this carving of this boat that was donated, and it was very gorgeous. You see the sign though? No touchy. You don't touch the boat. And then this big carving of this statue inside, which is really impressive too. This temple was gorgeous. It's not even done yet. It's gonna be ginormous once it's done. And then our uncle took us to this skyline that you can climb up and take pictures of at the top. We didn't go up there because it was just too hot, but I imagine that it would be gorgeous if you took a picture up there. It had like this noodle dish afterwards. This dish was very unique. Basically, it's like ground pork that they steam before they add the noodles inside. Alright, I have another video. More desserts. And then afterwards it took us to, there's like a lot of old structures around Thailand that have survived for like hundreds of years, and this is one of them. This is one of the walls. It's like over like 1,000 years old, I think. It's amazing they're able to preserve history like this. Hopefully, like no one, it is out in the open. I just hope that no one ever comes to like deface them. Yeah. All right, once again. Okay. Let's see here. And then we went to like a special little place that was showcasing the sign of the city, and this view was gorgeous. Here's the sign of the city, Chambéry. This picture, there was a cute little dog that was like running around the place, and finally like the owner, we caught the owner up here with his little dog taking a picture. So I thought that was cute too. And then Kria's step-grandmother, so she is 93 years old. And the secret to that, she says, is to eat any greenery that you have in your backyard. So this is her harvesting some greens to blend and drink later. And then afterwards, we came back to Bangkok. We gotta say goodbye to everybody. And we spent like a few days in Bangkok before we flew back home. This is us like kind of decompressing when we came back, because honestly, Korean Mama and I were very much introverts. We were exhausted. So we came back to Bangkok. I took Korean Mama to Sushiro. So if you know Sushiro, it's kind of like a very popular sushi conveyor belt restaurant chain that's everywhere. It was really good. I didn't take a lot of pictures, but one of the pictures I did take was of this so if you know fish sperm, it is very good if you fry it, if you cook it. I gave some to Korean Mama and I was like, here, try it. And she was like, what is it? I'm like, eat it first and I'll tell you later. So she ate it and she's like, yeah, it's good. And then I told her what it was. She was like, oh, it is good though. If I eat sushi, it's not me, Ren. It'll be imposter retro. It had unans. And then this is a view on the way to one of the malls. It's like a boat taxi. What if it is? I don't believe you, Retro. It's a zombie imposter. Another little kitty in Thailand. This was when Korean Mama and I went to try and do our laundry. And when we were doing our laundry, out from the back of this laundry machine came this little kitty. And this little kitty was super sweet. I ended up buying her some chicken for her to nom nom. But that was a surprise. Like, we were just like sitting down waiting for our laundry to be done. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, that cat popped up from behind the machine. It was like, oh, hello there. And then this is a clothing line by the Princess of Thailand that Korean Mama wanted to check out. The Princess of Thailand is very into fashion and she's trying to launch her own brand. So it's very, very cool. It's called Surivan Narivari. I butchered that name. And then some Thai seats at the mall. These Thai seats are gorgeous. Look at that. More Thai seats. This is like one of my favorites. It's like basically they all taste the same. There's no distinct flavors. It's just mung bean in like a food coloring shell outing. It's just meant to look very cute when you eat it. And then you get the pho at the mall. This is one of my favorite dishes. And this is tiny pineapples. Tiny pineapples. They are so sweet. And so adorably tiny. Great choice if that bracelet, by the way. Look, thank you so much again, Retro. Oh, okay, so when we went to go visit Korea, sick grandmother, and I gave her a hug, the adventuring bracelet I had already fell off my purse somehow and fell into her lap. And I took it as a sign, Retro, that it was meant for her, so I gave it to her. So the fact that you bought us a new adventuring bracelet is very nice and symbolic in its own way. So thank you again so much, Retro. So yeah, I thought it was really funny. I was like, whoa, I gave mine away to grandmother, and you gifted us new ones. So I was like, oh, it was meant to be. One of the malls, hair salon, had this statue out on the front. I was like, that is cute. Look at that. And then at the mall, so basically it's like Pride Month in Thailand, right? Like I think around the world, right? And they had a lot of like Thai BL actors coming out to promote products, and this was like one of them. And there was such a huge crowd in the mall surrounding them. So I was like, who is this person? So I took a picture, and I found out later they are like BL actors for like this very popular series that is famous around the world, I think. So I'm like, I don't know who these guys are, but I'm taking a picture. And then I came across the Attack on Titan exhibition in one of the other malls. That's also very cool. And while walking through the mall, I came across another exhibition, kind of. Look at Dun Dun Dun! A kitty. And then, Apothecary Diaries as well. I wanted to buy everything, but everything is so expensive. I thought Thailand would be very affordable, but if you go to the malls and stuff, everything is basically American pricing, so like very expensive. Dun 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 Season 2 hype? Yes! Very, very soon, Retro. I can't wait. More badges, merchandise, and all the malls in Thailand are kind of connected by this sky walkway, which is also very cool. I like this a lot. Another dish we ate at one of the malls. And then this is the hotel that we stayed at. This hotel, the entryway, reminded me so much of Penacony. Because look at this, it's gorgeous. Look how gorgeous that is. It really gave me Penacony vibes, so I took a picture. And then one more pictures of the mall is one of the stores sold like these miniature sets, which I thought was really adorable too. And then the movie theater was showing off a Dun 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 promotion. And then I went to anime in one of the malls, and lo and behold, front and center at the entryway, Zone Zero, and they were showing off Jane Doe's commercial trailer at the very entrance. So I was like, oh, that is very risque, but very respectable. Dun 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 movie out right now. Oh, so that's probably why. If the movie is out, that's why. It was in front of the movie theater. I should have watched Dun 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 in Thailand. Alright. And then there was like a lot of posters inside this animate store, which I thought was very cool. A lot of Honkai Star Rail and Boba merchandise in the store. Wise and Bell, yeah, I know, isn't that so cool? They have the second and third floors in that anime store. They did not. Unfortunately, this was only one story. I know that the animate stores in Japan are like 7 stories tall. This was just one story, and I was already very overwhelmed by the time I was done walking through the whole store. Do you speak Taiwanese? No, I speak Thai. A little bit of Thai. Then more Wawa, our girl. Our boy and our other girl Camellia. And then when Korean Mama saw this poster, she was like, oh, he looks handsome. I was like, yes, he's one of the boys in Wawa. We need more boys in Wawa. More merchandise of Wawa stuff. Which I thought was very cool. I was so tempted to buy everything, but recently I have become more of like less a material person. So whenever I want to buy something, I was like, do I really want to have this in my room and feel bad about throwing it away later when I have to declutter? So I didn't really get anything. More Honkai Star Rail items as well. badges and stickers, and they had like these really cute little I don't want to call them paperweights, but paperweights that had like sparkles going through them. More stuff, and then they had Genshin merchandise as well. Look, all the merchandise. Oh my gosh, they should have this everywhere in the US too. It would be very popular. I'm not sure why they don't. More Honkai Star Rail, and then Final Fantasy, and then Dun. I bought a t-shirt from here. And then Honkai Star Rail stickers. I did buy a lot of stickers because I do love stickers. And more cute little merchandise for Genshin. And this is the front of the mall, Siam Paragon. Like I said, it is Pride Month, so there's a lot of very rainbow themed places, which is really, really cool. And then later, Korean Mama and I went to Chatuchuk Market, which is very much like a swap meet kind of place for everybody. It was also very, very cool. Very easy to feel overwhelmed because there's a lot of little mini stores. It's very cute. And then Korean Mama wants to buy these incense. They smelled really nice as well. Unfortunately, we forgot to pick some up on the way back. But I will say one thing. So, right next to this picture, there was a shelf full of, so where you can put the incense, like the little statues you see in the top here. There's also a very, very naughtily shaped incense holder to the side here that I cannot show on stream. But yes, it was very I will say phallic. I'm not sure why they made it. More images of Chatuchuk Market. And then afterwards we went to go eat at this very, very nice restaurant. Like, you can sit either outside or inside. We chose to sit inside because outside is just too hot, but outside is gorgeous because look at these fish. Here's what we ate. More yummy foods, and then the view from our hotel room. And then I had this ice cream later in the day. This ice cream was really, really yummy. Look at the inside, a packet full of seeds. And then it had boat noodles again. This was also very, very good. And then afterwards we went to the supermarket in the mall to see if we could buy any souvenirs to take back home. More cute little Thai desserts shaped into little cute designs. And then there's this like lime that Korean Mama really wanted. We finally found it in the market and she brought it home to hopefully see if we can grow them. I'm not sure what they're called in English, but they're called calamas. I think they're called calamasi. And fortunately, we were able to find a stall that had them, and he just gave it to us for free, which is really nice. More Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact stuff that you can buy. I didn't buy anything, but I was very tempted. And then I had like this Godiva chocolate smoothie. It was really, really good. And then more views from outside the mall. I took this picture because I thought it was really cute. Like, basically everyone's waiting for someone to come and sing, and instead of waiting here, they put stuff down and as a placeholder of where they will stand later. And I thought it was really nice. No one takes them and moves them away. They just like, okay, someone is sitting here because there's an item here. Like they honor that. So I thought that was really cool. More views from the hotel. And then finally, for our last meal before we went back on the plane, I had this really, really I don't know what it's called, but I really enjoyed this dish a lot. It's really yummy. More durians, different types of durians from around Thailand. More durian. The durian. And finally, this restaurant that was really pricey. But they had one dish that I really wanted to try before we left. This was also a very good dish. But this was like, they had razor clams and catfish egg soup, which is the dish I really wanted to try before I went back home because there's no way I could have that back at home. Fish maw soup. And a closer picture of the catfish egg soup, which was really, really nice. Lychee. Look how big these lychees are compared to the small ones next to them. More fruits. And finally, we flew back home. And when I got back home, there's this pet in the tree. I don't know whose pet it is, but apparently, like, I have a feeling someone released it, but I saw I had to take a picture. And finally, we're back home. But Korea Kitty. Korea Kitty, I will never go on a trip again for a while because I feel like she missed me way too much. My brother did say that she was a bit depressed when we were away, so no more separation from Korea Kitty. And finally, all the little souvenirs that I brought back, that the Korean mama and I brought back. There's this herbal like inhaler called Yadom. It's really nice. But yeah, that's it. So that was the trip. Sorry, I am very much still kind of jet lagged. I will go back to the room real quick. But yeah, that was it for the entire trip. It was just a short 2 weeks, but I felt like we've been gone for way longer. I feel like these past 2 weeks have felt like a month, or 2 months at least. I will not fly for a while. I feel like that was, even though I have not been anywhere for like a long time, it's just really good to be back home. Oh, sorry, ads have hit again. But yeah, okay, let's do everything and go to Japan in a giant plane. I agree. I feel like the next place I would go to if we ever had to go somewhere, I feel like it would be Japan. I do miss Japan a lot. But yeah, that was like our entire trip for Thailand. Unfortunately, it was like a very sad reason to go this time. If we ever go to Thailand again, I hope that will be for a more happier occurrence. And everyone one day though, Retro, when you do, I feel like you will enjoy it. Japan is very much, it is so nice. I don't know how else to describe it. But yeah, I think that is all for today. I don't want to stream for too long because I still am fighting the jet lag. But tomorrow we will play, what's it called? Jungle? What's it called? That one game. Tomorrow we will play, let me grab the name real quick. My library. Pristine. Gang Beats. We will be playing Gang Beats. Alright, yeah, that's it for today, but I'm really glad to be back. I'm just gonna go ahead and end stream a little early. I'm just really kind of out of it. But we will be playing Gang Beats tomorrow. So if you guys want to join us, definitely feel free to. But yeah, it was really good to be back and good to see everyone again. I am gonna go ahead and end stream for now. But thank you guys all for the warm welcomes back. I hope you guys have had, honestly, like a good last 2 weeks. Sorry, I'm like very, very out of it. Alright, everybody. I'll see you for tomorrow. Sorry, like I said, I need to like wake up. I keep falling asleep at really bad times. And I wake up, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Thank you, Salamas. Thank you, Heavy. Thank you, Neil. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you, Lilith. Get some good eats, Korea. Thank you so much, Lamas. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be a bit more awake tomorrow. Thank you, Vitamin. And thank you, James and Rachel. I got her the end. Sorry, Zero. No worries. The bots will be here. Thank you, Kepler. It's nice seeing your friend again too. Sorry, like I said, I would love to be more awake. I'm just still fighting the jet lag, unfortunately. But I'm glad that we were able to stream today. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, James. Alright, everyone, let's find someone to raid. Wow, it's been a hot minute since we raided. So, who is currently streaming that we can raid? Let's see. Who is currently on? Wahahaha. Let me see. Okay, we will be raiding into the lovely, the adorable Coco. It's been a while since we've seen Coco, so I want to give a raid to Coco. Have a good day. Thank you so much, James. I hope you guys all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are too, and stay safe out there till we come back for more streams for tomorrow. Yeah, sorry today was a very short stream, kind of like very sleepy stream, but tomorrow we will be playing Gang Beats. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Alright, raid is starting. And as always, oh, here is the raid message if you'd like to join in on the raids too. Here you go. Alright, everyone. See you tomorrow. Good night. Mwah! Thank you so much again. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. As always, all the hugs, all the baths, all the treasures. Good night.